Hi. This is my first time making a video like this. Sorry if the audio is kind of crappy. So I have two OCs named Silas and Kieran. They're lovers, ooh. They kiss and they're gross, ooh, yuck. I am obsessed with them. I made a short animation of them because I haven't been able to get them out of my head.
Leave me alone!
I literally can't stop thinking about them. I go to work, I draw Silas and Kieran. I come home, I draw Silas and Kieran. Every Christmas, I'll be there. I can't stop, I'm going crazy. I just want to tell everyone about them, but I don't have their story fully developed, so I'm scared to. The only person I talk to about them is my girlfriend. She really likes Kieran, by the way. But like, this is the first time I've actually been obsessed with my OCs. Usually I drop them in like a week. I think the reason I'm so obsessed with them though is because of the way I created them. So back in June, my Transformers obsession came back. I kind of have these phases where I go in and out of fandoms that I really like. Like June, I was really into Transformers, and then July, I was really into TMNT 2012. So in June, my Transformers obsession came back. To be specific, my Transformers 1 obsession came back. To be even more specific, Starscream. So, Silas was a drawing of human Starscream. It turned out really well, and I just wanted him to be an OC, so it's fine. He's not exactly like Starscream, he's just inspired by Starscream. Now, Kieran is a different story. Kieran isn't a Transformer. He's a self-insert. Now, guys, calm down. It's okay, it's fine, guys. I wanted to make myself into a Transformer, and then it just turned out too good and I made it into an OC. Like, when I was finished drawing myself, or his name is Voltage, I literally just turned him into an OC. But I shipped Voltage and Starscream together. But I drew not Silas, oops. I drew Starscream as a human, and then I was like, I need to add Voltage, and that's how Silas and Kieran were born. And Silas's like inspiration kind of changed. I really liked Transformers 1 Starscream, but I didn't get enough of him in the movie, so like I don't really know how he acts. But I really like Transformers Prime Starscream. Now, their whole storyline is not fully developed. I know I have like a good idea of what I want, but I don't know exactly what I want, which kind of made me scared to post this video because what if people don't like it? But I don't care, I need to talk about them, I'm obsessed with them. So long ago, when Silas was a wee lad, he was an experiment. Now, I'm not gonna go into like super details because I don't have them, and if I was to do anything with them, it would be spoilers, I guess. But Silas is an experiment. He is created to be a power source of some kind. He is almost perfect. For years, his creator has worked on experiments and creating some sort of life source. Again, I don't really know what I want that to be, but there was a lot of failure before Silas. The past experiments were monsters. They were kept in cages their whole life because they're too dangerous to let go, but too precious to kill. Their creator believes that they could still be used for something. Then he creates Silas. Silas is almost the power source he needs, but it's not quite right. Silas is kept in a cage. All he is a failed experiment. But unlike the other experiments, he can feel. He can think. He is human. All Silas wants is power. He doesn't want to be another failure. So he breaks out. I don't know how, but Silas is smart, so he probably found out a way. But this causes the creator of him to go crazy. More crazy than he already was. And that creator thinks, what if I send my other failed experiments out to catch him? This is where the story kind of starts. There's a time skip. Silas joins this like army against these monsters. Their whole goal is to kill every one of these creations. I feel like there's a specific way to like tell who's created. I haven't gotten that far, but this causes Silas to be like, I have to kill all of them before they recognize me. And this is where he meets Kieran. He hates Kieran. If you hear any little meows in the background, it's because Vladimir the vampire is here. But Kieran is a doctor! He's a doctor, guys! He's so cool. But Kieran and Silas do not get along. I think it's just their personalities. They have weird beef. I don't know. They really just don't like each other. They are working on the same side. It's not that they're like enemies, but they're more of rivals. Rivals to lovers. But that's how the story starts. That's pretty much the like send off, I guess. I really don't want to show like Kieran and Silas becoming rivals. I want to skip past that. I want them to already kind of be rivals. So like if I was to make a comic or an animated show, this would take place after Silas has joined the army thing. I don't know what it's called yet, but before Kieran and Silas fall in love, which takes so long, guys. And don't even get me started on when Kieran finds out Silas is actually one of those creations. So this is when things start to get kind of shaky, because I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I have some ideas. I need to create more characters. All I have is really Silas and Kieran. I want to give Kieran a little sister, but I don't know. I don't know what her role would be or anything. I want them to have a boss or something like that. Something like Megatron, but a little less abusive to Silas. I almost said Starscream. And I want to come up with character design ideas of Silas's creator. I always had the idea of it being Silas's dad, but I would rather want Silas to be like made in a tube. So I think Silas is like a clone, kind of, but of some random guy. And he's not like exactly a clone. It's just like he has similar features, I guess. Or maybe they mix like a bunch of DNA together of a bunch of random people, and that's Silas. I love Silas's face and design, but his outfit is hideous. It's just so boring, and I wish it was more interesting, but I don't think it can get more interesting. And Ireland compared him to General Hux, which makes so much sense. I need to come up with more of a backstory for Kieran. I don't want him to be like super traumatized or anything like Silas is, but I want him to go through some stuff. He isn't developed that much, and I want to develop him more. I need to come up with his like alien race. I need to make a whole setting. Ugh. That's my least favorite thing about storytelling, is like world building. Like, okay, they're in a sci-fi universe, whatever. I could do whatever I want, but it's also like, what do I want to do? And I also need to come up with like spaceships. I hate drawing vehicles and robots and settings, but I'm gonna have to do it anyway. I'm just gonna have to get through it. No pain, no gain, am I right? I want to make more content going over Silas and Kieran. That's why I'm making this video. I felt like if I was going to post my OCs, I should probably explain their whole story, and this is easier than typing it out because I hate writing. I also just enjoy talking about them. They're my little pretty princesses. They're so cute. I love them. I make them kiss, and then I make them hate each other. Don't be surprised if I make another animatic about them, because every song I hear, I just see them in my mind. I'm holding back making so many animatics to Sabrina Carpenter's new album, bro. It's just so good, bro. It's just so good. Oh, I also want to do those like voice claim things. I want to do that so bad. I've never done it before, and it seems really fun. I also want to do the thing where I make little designs and then make them into keychains for myself, or like little standees, because if I was to have them on my bag or on my shelf, I would be so happy. I have so many ideas, but I need to like make a schedule to work on them because I have a job. But I basically made this video just to explain my OCs because I keep posting them and I want to continue posting. Whoa. I want to continue posting them, but I don't want people to be confused on like their story. Like, I want people to actually be interested in it, I guess. Also, sorry I sound so tired throughout this video. It is 3 a.m. But I really hope you liked it. I know I did. I plan on making more in the future. I really like this background I did, even though it's really simple. But I think you could probably tell what my favorite colors are. I really wish I had a better way to show speed paints on my computer, because that's mostly what I draw on. But I am too poor for Clip Studio Paint. I hope I see you later, and don't get bit. That's so cringe.